It's been one long season. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, and right now we are sitting here a game below 500. And what's been pretty much a pretty promising year. It was kind of a bit of a shocker. I didn't think we'd kind of be sitting around this 500 mark by year number two. I thought for sure probably maybe year three at best, but we are sitting here and we got some things we want to get through. Got the final month here. I believe we're going to wrap up this entire season here today, so we should be able to knock that stuff out and get into the offseason and whatnot. I think I want to hop down in the minor leagues one more time. I want to take a look at our first round pick, Andrew Vernon, at least one last time. I'm not sure which game. I might wait till the end of the season, so see how that goes. I believe we're also going to end up winning Double A again, so I think that automatically puts us in a bid for the championship or something like that. So maybe we'll be tuned into that, but yeah, let's go ahead and get a move on, man. We really don't have anything else to, no other business. We took care of quite a bit of stuff. We took care of September call-ups and all that jazz, so yeah, let's get a move on. Let's get to some simming. Let's see how this series versus the Detroit Tigers go. Ooh, I guess I didn't fix everything. All right, we got our lineups and stuff situated. Verdugo, 11-game hitting streak. We're getting blown out. My gosh. Tim won. Oh, Garcia. I guess they finally got to him. He was off to a good start. 1 1/3. Oh, my gosh. He got absolutely torched by this team. Too many pitchers. Man, come on. Oh, man. 4-game losing streak. We just got swept by the Detroit Tigers. Not how we were expecting things to go there. What we got here? We got Garrett Hampson. I'm going to go ahead and send him through. See if we come through. We're not able to. Another moment here. A 1. We're going to kind of sim through these. Well, okay, we got the win there. Probably going to sim through most of these. Honestly, I'm not really that interested in it. So if I end up finding a way to win, cool. But right now, this is a miserable month. We will activate him. So Montgomery might have an opportunity to play a little bit here as the season comes down to the end. Although he might not have enough time. 1 to 2 weeks, we might have to move into the 10-day. We'll get the Yankees taken care of there. Crochet is 16 strikeouts away from 200 on the season. I think he's got 3 more starts left. He's got 1 versus Kansas City. I think he's got 1 versus the Pirates here. Then he'll have 1 versus the Rangers, I believe, to end the year out. So hopefully he finds a way to get to it. But right now we are 7 games below 500, man. We started this a game under, man. Now we are about to fall into pretty close to almost last place in our division. But honestly, with the Central, it's pretty mid, but honestly, it's kind of not the worst we've seen out of this AL Central before either. Okay, Garcia bounced back real strong. 7 innings, 5 hits, only gave 1 run and 6 strikeouts. ERA is at 3.85. Did he get shelled again? Man, 3 wins so far on the month of September. This has not been a good way to close it out at all. Unfortunately, I accidentally skipped over too much for Andrew Vernon's last start, so we ended up missing that. They should have a playoff bid, though, here coming up. We got Andrew Vaughn. He's going to be out another 1 to 2 weeks. So, I mean, that's all that's really left here in the season, too. So, yeah. We'll take 3 or 4 of the Kansas City Royals. Man, back-to-back games, win 4-2. Gladly take that. I think Garcia was on the mound here in this one as well, was he? Yeah, he was. 6 innings, 4. He's giving up 2 runs. All right. How's some of our other guys doing? Pete Crow was in the pinch run. Langford is batting 290. 332 batting is Verdugo still, man. Just really, he's really doing that thing right there. Gary Sanchez, 2 home runs. Hey, if you can get a third, maybe he did get it. Sheesh. Gary gets 2. Langford and Robert go yard in this one as well. Let's take a look and see how that is. All that stuff is going on with the stats. Robert's at 38. He's not going to break that record of the team. I mean, it was going to be a very tough hill to climb. But hey, he's had an amazing year. He's got numbers increasing across the board. We finally got the vision going up. But he is going to have a career year. In home runs, he's tied his career high. But he's got a career year going. That is for sure. It's been easily his best season so far. Crochet needs 5 strikeouts, y'all. 5 strikeouts to get there. Let's see how the minor league guys ended up. Drew Thorpe, 3.71 ERA with a whip of a 1.33. Andrew Vernon had a very, very promising Double A season. 140 strikeouts, 2.94 ERA, and a 1.1 whip. That's how you do it, man. Garcia's doing pretty well. I mean, I know his ERA kind of ballooned. He's got a couple stinkers in there, but it's all good. It's 3.75, not bad at all. 1.11 whip, which is extremely well. Soroka just hadn't been good. Ooh, Jonathan Cannon gave him a little action up here. It does not appear to be going well. Maybe he's not ready to be up here just yet. Noah Schultz did a great job finishing off his season. Got a whip under 3, or not a whip, of an ERA under 3, whip of 1.34, which him and Thorpe, they're around average with their whip, so it is what it is. Jake Eater, also a very good year down there in Double-A. He's on the older side, though. Yara Iriarte, yeah, it's all right. His whip is better than what his ERA is, so I guess that's one benefit of it. 133 strikeouts. Nick Frasso, yeah, wasn't the best experiment. I mean, he's still young. He's 26, so maybe he ends up being just an arm out of the pen. Guess we'll see how that ERA is still kind of struggling, though. Up at 1.35. Nick Mastrini definitely bounced back from a year ago. He's struggling in AAA, put him down to AA. He definitely benefited from it. And De Los Santos, our second round pick. 135 strikeouts, 2.51 ERA, and a whip of 1.25. And the AA guys down there were dealing. Tsuyoshi Aka, 3.4 ERA, 164 strikeouts, 1.3 whip, not too bad at all. And Omar Silva ended on a cold spell, 134 strikeouts, 2.93 ERA, and a whip of a 1.32. Not too bad for my draft picks, man. Another draft pick, Stephen Yu. 3 home runs, 25 RBIs, 11 steals, and batted .259. I don't think he had a lot of action, but he did get a little bit of PT here and there. I mean, I think he was behind Wes Kath, who Wes Kath was absolutely shredding AA. Batted .294, OPS of an 8.51, 12 home runs, 57 RBI. I mean, he was absolutely going crazy. He'll definitely be in AAA next year, forwards at third base, and maybe even takes a crack at potentially in the majors here. Ryan Ramos does not had a good stint up here when we called him up, so yeah, it's kind of been tough sledding for some of the young guys we brought in. But Coastal Montgomery is back to being healthy. I'm not exactly sure how you're allowed to come back off of injury and be on fire. Doesn't really make much sense, but all right then. But hey, welcome back, even though you guys got literally no games. Well, I think they got 1 game left of the year, so that doesn't really make sense, but okay now. Yeah, the Knights not able to make the postseason. It is 73 and 77, 4 games below. The Barons, though, they absolutely dominated. They also secured a first-round bye in the postseason. So I think that's what happened last year, and I wasn't paying attention to it. So that's what's up. Let's take a look and see how they end up doing down there. Looks like they got a game here, and it will be Andrew Vernon out there for the start. But all right, not bad, boys. And we'll go ahead and get on through this. Yeah, Soroka, you got it. See if we can sweep the Cubs for the year, man. Damn, that'd be nice. Gary Hampson want to come through for us? Nope, we ended up losing that one. All right, though. 3 strikeouts is all Crochet needs. I mean, hell, what did he do in his last start, man? He only had 2? I don't know exactly when his last start was, but if you don't get 3 to get 200, man, come on now, Crochet. Like that's a pretty big milestone at this point. And we're actually going to get a shutout. And Crochet dominates, gets that 200 strikeouts, gets 208 at that. We're going to finish this one off. Hampson goes yard. Verdugo goes yard. Wisdom goes yard. And Wyatt Langford goes yard in this one. Robert 0 for 4 day to finish off the great year he had. 3.41 ERA for Garrett Crochet. 4 hits given up. 11 strikeouts and 2 walks. 7 strong innings of work. Let us see it, but that is where this season is going to come to a close. The Dodgers will have the 1 seed over there in the National League. Astros with it in the American League. Yankees with the 2 seed. Phillies with the 2 seed. Got a 3 seed from the St. Louis Cardinals, who will be taking on the 6 seed Padres. Atlanta, 4 seed. Diamondbacks, 5 seed. 4 seed from the Tampa Bay Rays. And then we got the 5 seed with the Baltimore Orioles. We're taking a step back. 3 seed for the Twins and a 6 seed for the Rangers, which is kind of surprising. The Rangers had like 90 wins and they're 6 seed. We do have league leaders, though. Alex Verdugo is your batting title champ. But they only showed 1, which is kind of disappointing. Well, no, never mind. I was thinking of another screen. So let's get to another screen. We got some awards potentially, and that's it. The batting title is Verdugo's. So I'm guessing we missed out on some other hardware. Looks like we're gonna. Oh wow, Wyatt Langford almost got himself into the Rookie of the Year candidate, bruh. He probably would have won it if we would have had him the entire time. Because we would have actually played him. Batted 304, 13 home runs, and 38 RBIs? I mean, this dude's going to be something special. He was showing he was going to be special in that Nationals franchise. And I think he's going to be it again. But it looks like we're going to be short. No, well, okay, we got gold gloves. Okay. Verdugo wins his first gold glove. Yes, sir. Verdugo got all his first awards. And Robert wins his second. You love to see it. Okay, I was like, man, they just showed we only got one award, but nah. Okay, we got a couple. I don't know why they didn't show it. Cool. I don't know if we got anything else. Doesn't look to be the case. Okay, so we come away with 3 awards this year. Verdugo getting 2 of them. Verdugo had a hell of a year, y'all. He really did. Boys, we got a little minor league action here, and I believe this is the championship game. And we got our first round pick, Andrew Vernon, on the bump for game number 1. He's looking to come out here, lay a statement down, and give us the first win and get back-to-back AA championships. We're going to be taking on the Mississippi Braves as we look to have a good one here. First pitch for the day for Andrew Vernon is over the bottom quarter of the zone. He's going to get the strike. All right, Vernon looking to start his day with a strikeout. Can he get a 3-pitch strikeout on their leadoff man? He's going to foul it away. All right, then. See if we can try another method here. How about the change up down? And that one's hit back up the middle. 84 off the end of the bat. And they got the leadoff single to start off. 0-2 count McGee. I mean, he batted like 347 the entire season. So he was definitely going to be a tough out. But he stuck with him. I guess we threw too many low pitches. Another 0-2 from Vernon here. He's going to get a strikeout on the 2-seamer. Down and in. And Vernon gets his first K of the day. 3-hole hitters up to bat, looking to find a back-to-back Ks here. Can we get it? Oh, did he go around? They ring him up. Back-to-back strikeouts for Andrew Vernon here in the first. You love to see it. All right, well, Vernon looking to see if he can get 3 batters in a row. Can he strike out the side? Not know it or not with that curveball. It was a good one, though. Catcher calling for another one. I'm not a big fan of throwing a curveball again here in this spot. Come on, Vernon. Let's see if we can get the 3rd strikeout in a row. How does he lay off of the changeup down there? My goodness. Great eye. Trying to find a way to put him out, though. Foul off another fastball. We're going to put him away here. Full count pitch lifted deep into center field. Back goes the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Oh, boy, that one carried a long-ass way. We're able to get him out, though. Well, it's not a 1-2-3. And then leadoff hit. Pair of strikeouts. But we're out of here. And hey, Wes Cass starts us off right. RBI double. And Vernon has an early lead. And Andrew Vernon looking for the punch out here. Can he get his 3rd strikeout of the day? Got him. The curveball down and out of the zone. See you later, Brandon Parker. Strikeout number 3 on the day. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Vernon is spotting pitches pretty well so far. To start off here early on, you love to see that. Here's an 0-2 curveball. See you later. Not our best curveball right there, as we're talking about. He's spotting pretty well. And he's going to get his 4th strikeout of the day. Back-to-back innings with a pair. We'd love to see that. And that fastball lifted left field. Can the left fielder come on and get it in time? He will. And it's a quick 1-2-3 inning. Down go the Braves. And let's put our offense back out there. Let's see if they can get some more support going for us. Woo, got the changeup working right there. See if the curveball can continue to be the strikeout pitch. Here's a 1-2. You'll stay alive and foul it off. So we're going to run a fastball by him inside. And yes, sir. Cranked it up to 94 there. Strikeout number 5 on the day here for Andrew Vernon. Here's a 1-2. Can we get him with the fastball inside? Yes, sir. 91 miles per hour. Not too fast, but hey, stay able to get by him. And that'll be his 6th strikeout of the day. Averaging 2 an inning. Keep it up, Vernon. Oh, probably the first bad call we've had from the umpire here today. Like that's one against us, I'll say that, because there's been a couple where they probably have been balls and he's giving us a strike. So let's just pay back. We'll take a nice 2-pitch out. All right, can we get that 7th strikeout of the day here? Not gonna get on that changeup. Let's try another method here. Let's try another 1-2 pitch. Let's try this curveball. It's been good today. Got him out in front. Down he goes. Curveball once again. Gets another strikeout. And that one ripped down the 3rd base line. And this 2nd hit of the day is going to be a potential extra bases, and it will be a double. Here with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. All right, well, Vernon, second time through the order. You got to expect, it's going to be a little more difficult to get guys out, but that one smoked pretty well. And that one's lined to the first baseman, and just like that, we are out of the top half of the 4th. And hey, double doesn't come back to harm us. And oh, the offense erupts. Arroyo, Perez, and Zavala all come away with some RBIs, and it's a 4-0 ball game now. That's all Vernon needed. That's all he needed to see to finish this thing off and continue to do well. Pop up behind home plate. Catcher's got it, and that'll be out number 1. Got him in a 1-2 count. Can Vernon get another strikeout here today? Yes, sir. He's got another one. Ring up another batter, Vernon. Tell him what you about, man. Tell him you about this business. Yes, sir. Vernon looking for strikeout number 9 on the day. Can he get Worrell? Oh, that changeup caught a lot of the plate. Thankfully, that one ended up being foul. Let's try an 0-2 curveball. Once again, been our go-to for strikeouts. Ooh, that might catch. That did catch more of the plate than I thought. But we got a grounder. Second baseman's got it. And we're looking good here through 5. And oh, smoke back up the middle. Vernon has to hit the deck. And that'll put a man on first base. McGee with his second base knock of the day. They only got 3 of them. And he's been a result of 2 of them. He does put that one in play. Sawed off. We're going to have to cover first in time. It's going to be an infield single. Wow. Shattered bat infield single. That's unfortunate, man. Just not able to cover it in time. Just too good a speed going down first base. And Vernon not the best speed in the world. He beat us easily. Now they got something brewing here in the 6th. Here with 1 out. And it's not really Vernon's fault. We got a grounder back up. Well, we're just going to have to go to first. We have no other play. We'll take it and just need 1 more out. Yes, sir. Out in front on the changeup. 1 more pitch here, Vernon. Let's get out of here. It's been 6 great innings. Well, it's been 5 very good innings, and then this one's kind of got a little wonky. 1 hit up the middle, okay, but the other one, not really your fault. Like the 10th pitch of the at-bat. That one's in play, and that's going to play home 1. And it might play home a second. Will they get it in time? The throw is in time. Catcher not able to get it, and they cut the lead in half. Vernon gives up a pair. Honestly, it kind of sucks because he really had no choice with that one guy getting on base. It just shattered bat. That's just being unlucky. But Horn, man, he had a hell of an at-bat. He just kept fouling off pitches until he got what he was looking for. Vernon, you can definitely tell he's lost a little bit on his stuff. Looking for a strikeout here. Let's get out of this. Great curveball, just not able to get him to chase. Let's go right back to it. He's not chasing again, man. Those are 2 very good curveballs. That'll make it a full count, though. Caught looking. Umpire, that's in the damn zone. Come on now, man. Put away Bunnell again. Let's get that strikeout, man. Come on. Got a weak grounder. Needed this a while ago. And they got, oh my gosh. And now we're getting this shit. Now we're getting errors. West Cath with it. You guys got to be shitting me right now, man. Vernon having this dominant day, and now we're having this mess. But it looks like we're going to get out of this. Weak tapper, catcher's got it to first base, and we are out of the 6th. I think that'll do it for Vernon today. That was a good win. 4-2. Looks like it was going to end up being the final here in this one. Andrew Vernon had a very, very good outing. 6th inning just kind of went off the rails there. Partially his fault, partially not his fault. So only so much he can do. But hey, he gave us a hell of an outing. He did his job. 8 strikeouts in this one. 5 hits given up. 2 earned runs and a walk. The offense comes alive. 4 hits. Well, they came alive with some runs early. We'll say that. They didn't continue to give us good stuff. But we'll get the job done. Christian Opper with the save here in this one. With some great strikeouts that we saw today from Andrew Vernon. Andrew Vernon's also going to be awarded the player of the game, man. I told you, man. He went out there and dominated these dudes. 1 bad inning, that's really it. And we'll take game number 2. Adrian De Los Santos goes 6 innings. Gives up, I guess, maybe a run here in this one, but only 2 strikeouts. Like, what? I don't understand how some of these guys only been coming away with a pair of strikeouts. It's like Samuel Zavala is having a great time right now. So is Wes Cass, man. He's really killing it down there. Jay Gladney goes yard. Yeah, 6 innings, 5 hits. He's had a pair of errors, but it looks like it was possible for one of the runs coming across. But a walk and 2 strikeouts, all right. Well, it looks like we just need one more game to win then. At 3 to do it. Got to go to Mississippi. Let's see if we can get it done in the Barons where we repeat as champs. Jacob Godman, Kyle Bunning is out there. You know what? Let's enter it. Let's see if we can shut it down and get the Barons back-to-back AA championships. Well, it's struggling, but Bunning cannot put this ball in the damn zone at all. Even the catcher telling him, like, dude, calm the hell down. And he misses high. Godman, I don't know how he didn't swing at some of those, because some of those were literally, like, right there. But my goodness. Here's McGee, who we had a lot of trouble with in that first game. And oh my gosh, we're lucky he didn't just absolutely obliterate that changeup. He's batting really well, too, this entire series. He's batting like 500 something. But here's the 0-2 pitch to him. He's 0 for today. Keep him that way, and we're not going to be able to turn a double play, but hey, we'll take that out. Now let's get a grounder and get out of here. There we go. Cranked it at 98. Woo! Yes, sir. All right, let's get the strikeout here. The 1-2. Got him out in front at the slider. That's a power slider, too. Pumping in at 90 miles an hour. 2-1 pitch here to Franklin. Once again, struggling to find the zone. They're being paid. They ain't swinging a damn bat, boy. I tell you what. They have, like, barely swung at all. But we're trying to get out of here. Can we strike them out to end it? Not there. Try a curveball, maybe the 2-2. Braves down at their final strike. He continues to foul off pitches. You know you want to go away, dude. Let's put that slide on that back foot right there. Ooh, he thought about it. He thought about it. How did he lay off of that? Trying to put him away. Oh, we got it. It's a weak ground that got jammed. Perez got to hurry, and that's going to do it. Barons get the sweep, and we're AA champions once again. The AA farm system is lit down here. It's lit down in Birmingham. Can't say so much for Charlotte. Can't say so much for Chicago either. But hey, AA, the Birmingham Barons, hey, it's lit. Let's get it, baby. Back-to-back AA championships, man. Good stuff, boys. How do we get the job done and continue to be successful? And hopefully we're seeing some of you guys come up throughout the ranks and continue to do well. So Yoshi Aka gets player of the game, I should say. 7 1/3, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 earned runs. I tell you, man, we drafted some very good players in that draft. They might not be crazy potential-wise, but they're showing results. And it was a great year for the Barons. Look at the second half. They went 47-22, and then you sweep the championship. We were clearly odds-on favorites. Wow, we're going to have all World Series. It's the Padres and the Astros. Dodgers ended up beating the Braves 3-2, but fell to the Padres 4-2. Astros 1-1. They took out the Rangers 4-1. They swept the Orioles. Man, almost lost everything there. Sheesh. All right, let's see what we have. And the Astros are going to be World Series champs again. Took it 6 games, but they got the job done. And once again, they are World Series champions. All we can say is boo. Boo, ooh. Right, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We got some retired players. Nobody on our team. Let's see some notable names. Kenta Maeda, Justin Verlander. Sure, he'll be in the Hall of Fame thing, you know, because they automatically get thrown in. Former White Sox, Jose Quintana. All right there. Oh, Charlie Blackmon hangs it up. Lance Lynn, another former Sox, he hangs it up. Yeah. Well, all right then. I'm not going to go through this entire thing. And so Verlander didn't get into the Hall? Like what? Scherzer does but no Verlander? There's no damn way that's even possible. If that's the case, that's crazy. You two, yeah, probably letting both of y'all walk. Yeah, I'm good. Not too worried about y'all. Staff-wise, I think we're good. And I don't think there's anything crazy, you know, we need to be looking into. No reason to fire anybody. These guys still got plenty of time left. Only knock they're getting is like bunting stuff. And nobody cares about that. All right, it is off-season time, everybody. We can see there's some pretty big names that could be in this thing. We're seeing some notable names. Lane Thomas, Reese Hoskins, Ryan Helsley is there. Could be a closing pitcher option for us. Zach Galen is also down there. I'm sure there are going to be some tender contracts. Well, maybe not. Or they might have some things. Who knows? But we got to select the 40-man roster that we want to make sure we want to protect some guys who clearly we made that mistake last time, and I really wasn't aware of how I guess that thing ended up working. So I don't know if guys like Vernon have to be protected or not. I'm guessing this tells. Well, I guess these are the guys. Oh, these are the best players we could lose in the draft. Okay, so I wish it would actually say who we're possibly gonna lose. I don't think everybody has to be on the 40-man, but Gonzalez, we definitely want to make sure is on the 40-man. We don't want to lose him. The rest of the guys, I guess Jacob Melton will be one that maybe. Melton might not be one to be a bad one to kind of let go. Because, once again, he's kind of blocked, man. Especially after the year that Verdugo had. And now we got Wyatt Langford up here, too. So, there's a good chance he really has no, spot. He's a lefty bat. You know, I'd rather protect him than not, though. I kind of need somebody to explain why Schultz and Thorpe have been called up to the majors. I haven't made that determination. And something tells me if I move them down, they're going to try and... Oh, no, they're not going to use option. Okay, I didn't make that move. I don't necessarily know if I want to have them come up just yet. When it's time for the season to turn, I don't know who's going to be in free agency and stuff. That maybe there's some guys we end up, bringing over. If not, then there's a good chance, they'll be up here. But Crochet and Pivetta, I think they can hold it down for a couple spots. I like what Garcia had. Looks like he kind of struggled to end the year out, ERA-wise. It looks like they started scoring some runs off of him. I'm not exactly sure what, he had 6 home runs. So he's starting to give up some home runs. That's quite a bit. So, but his whip is still pretty solid. So that's good to see. I don't know. We'll worry about that at a later point. We got our 40-man roster selected, though, this time. So should be good there. We might lose some guys, though, to this Rule 5 draft, the way things end up working. Oh, but we do have our pictures and stuff and whatnot. So our draft class, that's what I want to say. So Jackie O'Reilly and company here. Yes, sir. Love to see it. Hopefully everything goes well for them. I'm down in single A right now. But we got salary arbitration here. None of these guys I'm really interested in, really, with it. Joe Barlow. Yeah, I mean, he had 36 saves, but he had a 5.16 ERA. We turned him into a closing pitcher, and that's because I kind of needed somebody to fill the role. We didn't really have anybody, and it clearly didn't work out. So the rest of these guys, I think we're just going to let them be fine. So we got tender contracts. Got to go through this real quick. So hopefully it's not too many. It might be quite a bit. Oh, no, it's a shit ton. Sweet cheese. All right, well, let me knock this out. All right, we got our contracts tendered and whatnot. So we got all that taken care of. So we're going to see how this is going. Hopefully everybody signs on that dotted line. There's no issues there. Let's hop here into free agency. We see Kyle Tucker is here, and right now the Cubs have the biggest offer out for him. $257.4 million, 9 years, 94 overall. His numbers are going up like crazy, or his stats are crazy good. Had another good year last year, 40 bombs in that one. But he is 29, and I also imagine he'll be getting hit with regression here at some point. We got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Honestly, not necessarily the guy I would necessarily go after here. No, he's the cover boy and whatnot, but at the moment, I don't feel like I need another righty batter. Sure, he's great, but that's kind of not really what I'm looking to put maybe the resources into. Zach Gallen, Blake Snell, a little more interesting. They're on the older side, though. That's probably the only knock. Ryan Helsley would also be pretty nice to have as well. Josh Naylor. He's a younger bat. That's a lefty bat now. I mean, because right now we're sitting, I guess, Andrew Vaughn's our first baseman, which I'm liking to see the growth, although his potential has dropped down, it looks like now, to a B. Not sure exactly why. I mean, he got hurt. He didn't have a bad year at all. Didn't have the greatest amount of home runs and RBIs, but once again, he got hurt. He missed quite a bit of time. So, I don't know. OPS year was his best year he ended up having, so I don't know if first base is exactly where I'm considering to put money into, considering we just drafted Luis Gonzalez and hoping he finds a way to move up throughout the ranks pretty damn quickly there. So we'll have to see how all that shakes out. I'm going to go through this stuff, though. We'll see, maybe we make some splash moves, maybe not. Maybe we kind of hold steady a little bit. We'll have to see, what we end up having out here. Kind of sucks that some of these pitchers are maybe a little on the older side, but Galen will definitely be the one that's like the most interesting to, I guess, go after. He's the top prospect here. But it looks like he's not really having any other offers he's received. My goodness. Well, we just want to kind of see and take a look and see what he's like looking at and what he might be wanting. And right now, he's pissed off that we're not a contender. So I get it. We're not anywhere close. He's not really worried about coaching staff or region. It sucks he's not worried about the coaching staff because we have a pretty damn good one. It might give us a little benefit of the doubt. But Galen wouldn't be a bad option. You definitely could offer this contract to him. 70-year deal. Well, yeah, probably 70 because we need to add a little influence. You know, actually, let's bump that up. We got money. And it also looks like he's more interested in maybe a shorter term deal because it came in at 5 years. And he did not seem to be the biggest fan of that. So, thinking maybe a 2-year deal. Maybe we'll knock this down to like $72 million. So, 36 per year. You know, payroll will definitely take a shot up there. But I think we front load this contract too. Maybe we can give him a play option. Maybe that'll help entice him a little bit more. You know, maybe hold down that ace position for us while we bring in some of these youngsters and whatnot. Flaherty is here again. How does he keep ending up here? Like, seriously, why did Flaherty keep ending up in how did he do last year? Well, he improved off of the 2024 season, that's for sure. He pitched a little bit more innings, so he definitely did better, but he's giving up a lot of bombs. Like, the home run numbers are not pretty for him. You know, we have some interesting closers that are here, too. We got Ryan Helsley, Craig Kimbrell, and Kenny Jansen here. They're a little on the older end, though. We also have Raziel Iglesias, who's kind of also on the older end, too. Sitting at 36. He's taking some knocks, but Devin Williams is here. That's kind of a surprising to see. He's coming off a rough year, though. 3.58 ERA. What Helsley had? 1.27. Yeah, that's what you want out of your closer. I mean, you know what? Why not talk to Helsley? See if we can get into these contracts. Yeah, he wants a contender. I get it. We're going to put you on the same timeline as old buddy, though. Don't have to give you as much money, but let's give him a player option as well. Maybe that'll entice some of these guys to come to us. You know, get some player options out there. Maybe not the best way to do it, but hey, you know, we're trying to find a way to get some guys. Kopech's a free agent again. He's got stuff going up. Not bad at all. Who did he play for? Oh, he played for the Nationals last year. Not a bad year. 3.16 ERA. Maybe they didn't put him at the closer. I don't know. Maybe he was in another role for them. We got a big name here. Luis Arias is here. This dude is he was batting insane. Like he was doing something crazy when like the 2023 year. Yeah. Batted 354. I mean, he's got a career average over 320 right now. I mean, this dude is he's pretty damn insane. He's not a power hitter at all. It's not what he's here for, but his power numbers are going up. But no, that's not a bad one to consider at second base. I need to take a look. Who we got at second base right now? Is it Hampson? Is it Hampson or Gonzalez? Gonzalez. Okay, so we got a younger guy there. So second base, we're fine at the moment. So yeah, no need to go after Arias there. Well, look who's here. Yohan Moncada, who was with the Reds in that deal we made. Yeah, he didn't have a good year either. He had another bad year, man. He was probably even worse than what he had a year ago. Yeah, pretty pathetic year out of Yohan. Third base, we could use somebody right now. I believe all we got is Patrick Wisdom. Suarez right now is the best guy here. We could consider somebody like Nick Senzel. Like I said, I'm used to him with the Nationals, but I didn't go after him last time. I think we could have had a chance to trade for him. I didn't go after him just because, I don't know, I got a little spooked off of how he performed in that second year, but he might not be a bad utility guy to bring in here, so he wants to be with a contender. I get it, man. Everybody wants to be with a contender. But, you know, we'll float like a 2-year deal. Platoon play, yeah, that's exactly what you're going to do. We're front loaded. No play option for him, though. Yeah. We'll throw one out there. See, land a fish. Bo Bichette is out here. I didn't see this. I didn't even see him pop up there at the top. Damn, I don't know how I missed that, but okay. That is definitely a big fish. This is a Tampa Bay year. They dealt him off. He had a very good year. 22 home runs. Batted 285. OPS of 804. I don't understand why Toronto keeps trying to get rid of this guy. Like, I really don't, man. They constantly, like, deal him off. Now, going at somebody like Bo Bichette, that's definitely a big move. That's also a move that if we're making that, we're probably going to be considering a move off of somebody like Colson Montgomery. That's kind of how I kind of feel like that's going to end up going. Blaze Alexander, dang, he got deep potential. Sheesh. Then he had like a Diamond Dynasty card or something like that. That was pretty good. Or at least like highly touted. Marcelo Zuna's down here. You know what we need? We need like a left-handed batter. We don't necessarily need the star power, which a couple of these guys are, but some of these guys are also older. But we need like a lefty batter. Like Schwarber, he's probably going to be getting regressed like crazy. I don't need another DH though. That's a problem. I wouldn't have anywhere to put Schwarber. Really, outfield is not kind of the place for us to look at. Cedric Mullins did, wow. But yeah, or switch hitter, even that, like a Tommy Evans, that's pretty solid. Once again, outfield is not necessarily where we need to be having pitchers out here, so. Not pitchers, but batters at. So that's kind of one knock there. Max Kepler, Conforto, ooh, dang boy. Red area, boy. How are you still going up? 34. I don't understand what caused the drop. Well, he's 35 and he's getting regressed like crazy. All right, we're actually going to make our first trade here. We're going to trade Garrett Cooper off for Vinny Zamora. He's a third base prospect. There's a big potential, low overall, but see if we can kind of work. There's not really much out here for Garrett Cooper. I don't need him as a first baseman anymore. We're just going to kind of move on. Because, you know, thinking about getting some left-handed potential people up in here, or maybe we'll switch hitters. So go ahead and get that trade done. That'll be our first trade that we end up making here. And yeah, but I think we got to actually sign due to a contract too. So all right, yeah, we got things taken care of right there. So yeah, like I said though, we could really use like more of a left-handed batter. And honestly, I don't necessarily know what maybe that route is. I mean, you can always go with somebody like a power threat like Joey Gallo, but I mean, he's once again another guy dropping off like crazy. I love Gallo's swing on this game. It's very, very nice, but yeah, second base isn't really the place for us to go. We can take maybe a shot at somebody like Muncy, but Muncy's not necessarily maybe the best option here either. Senzel, I mean, we do have. I mean, he's a righty, though, unfortunately. So that'll be adding another right-handed guy to the lineup. Although, might be exchanging Wisdom out here for somebody. Maybe that's the move we make. Maybe we trade off Wisdom somewhere. So, because Wisdom's starting to take a pretty big knock versus lefty batters. I mean, he's 34, but I mean, he's getting hit pretty hard with some regression. 28 bombs last year. He had a career, or tied his career high in home runs. So, poor average, though. Poor on base percentage. I mean, it's, yeah. Definitely go a little bit better for Wisdom. We could definitely find somebody potentially better, I guess, at third base. If we do end up getting Senzel, Senzel might actually turn out to be the starter there. Once again, I kind of like stuck between the rock and a hard place. We got Willie Castro down there, too. I did see him up here, but I didn't really kind of think much about it. Switch hitter. Not a bad option either. Get him away from the Twins. All right, send up a couple of days. So we do actually have a couple guys that ended up signing. We have Caleb Ferguson as a relief pitcher. He was the first one to sign. And then we were also able to land Nick Senzel. So got Senzel on the squad. We'll kind of see what we're going to do with some of the guys that we do have. I'm not exactly sure what route we're going to go, according to with Patrick Wisdom and whatnot. We also have some contracts out for some other guys here, too. So you guys can see that on the right side. Galen, I am going to put in an offer for Josh Naylor. I did do that. So we'll see. We might be moving off of Andrew Vaughn. I would like to keep Vaughn around, but his potential dropping is not helping. While his numbers are going up, like attributes-wise, I just don't know how much more growth he has left. He's 28. He got hurt last year. You don't like seeing that, so we'll see what ends up happening, but I don't know. That first base spot also, it's not really the end of the world, because if this first baseman that we're just drafting, Luis Gonzalez, ends up being something, it's going to be pretty damn solid right there. And that will easily replace Vaughn. And by the time he will be probably ready to come up, Naylor's contract will be up. So I guess we'll see. Going ahead and through here, we got an offer for Patrick Wisdom. It's actually a deal. I don't think we have a trade block anyway, but Luis Toribia is a first baseman, and he is a lefty. He actually did extremely well. Interesting. He can also play third base, too. His potential being a C is not necessarily what I would like to see. I wish you guys were here to kind of, get a little insight for a C potential. It's not terrible. I mean, hell, Vaughn is what? 72 overall, and he's a B potential right now, and he's 3 years older. Granted, I mean, yes, his stats his attributes are lower, but it's not bad. I think we're gonna keep an eye on that one. Let's tab that one for later. Maybe that's the move we make for Wisdom. Hey, we landed the big fish in Zach Gallen. Yes, sir. 2-year deal, $72 million. We're getting 36 per year. He also has a player option, so hey, that's a big one for us, man. Yes, sir. Got a new ace here, and Ryan Helsley signs as well. It was a package deal. They said they're coming together. Looks like Matt Strong goes to the Cubs. It was a Chicago day in free agency. Sheesh. I did remove Josh Naylor from the. I withdrew the contract. Just kind of thinking about it. I was looking over the roster, and I was starting to think. I'm like, okay, we actually got some left-handed people here. So Edgar Caro, there's a chance he could be up here. We'll see if he has that shot. I'm probably going to give him the shot to be up here. He'll be able to rotate in and out with Gary Sanchez. So we know he did better when he was batting as a lefty. So that is one positive there. That would be one guy. Andrew Vaughn, no. Nick Gonzalez is no as well. But then we also have Nick Senzel, who's a righty as well. So, but Colson Montgomery, I think I'm going to give him a shot here in the majors this season. We'll see what he can do. Hopefully he can find a way to grow. I know he struggled down in AAA a little bit. Kind of had a subpar season than what we wanted. But I need Jacob Gonzalez to also get some reps down there in AAA too. More likely he's going to be staying down there. Then we got Gary Hampson, but Hampson's possibly a guy we're going to end up moving off of. I liked him, having him around. He was definitely he's a good utility player. But that's also why we have Nick Senzel to be a utility player too. So possibly moving around there. But Verdugo's a lefty as well. So is Pete Crow Armstrong. So got a couple outfitters that are lefties. Colson Montgomery would be another one. And then, as I mentioned, Edgar Caro, he's a switch hitter, so he can kind of. So we're at least going to have 3 or 4 lefties in the lineup. So I think we're going to be okay there. Maybe it's a mistake to not go after Naylor. We'll see. Got a pitching prospect, pitching prospect, I guess who this is. Quentin Lolick. Okay, now that one's 67 overall B potential for Wisdom. His speed's a little low, though. 6'3", pretty much 200 pounds. Granted, yes, speed's not everything, but for 3 pitches, I would like for you to be either great at breaking or very good at speed, and you're kind of really neither. I guess he was in May. He wasn't in this past draft that just happened. Well, maybe he was in this past draft. I don't recognize the name at all in New Jersey. How about Tim Russ instead? We can't check the thing out. Wait, how about Tim Russ instead? We're going to decline that deal, though. That's not a bad one, though. And the Brewers acquired Tyler O'Neill from the Blue Jays. I didn't even know he was over there. But they do get rid of Abner Uribe and Tim Russ, the guy we were just talking about. Wow. Very highly touted prospect coming out of that last draft. He's an A potential. But they're going for it over there. All right, then. Rangers Suarez ends up signing with the Padres. Got some big moves going on here. What we have here? We got more tender players. Blake Snell ends up signing in Boston. Kyle Tucker goes to Chicago. Wow, the Cubs landing a big fish. Yeah, there's no other kind. Oh, well, we got Frasso. I guess he slipped through the cracks. Yeah, we'll just submit this offer because we're running out of time. The rest of you guys, yeah, not really too worried about it. These guys, I do remember seeing them. These guys didn't perform the best. This Bryce dude, yeah, I mean he's a deep potential. It's all right. We're fine. You're first baseman anyway, so there's no. We got that stuff covered. Michael King ends up with the Mets. Tommy Edman with the Orioles. Okay. Still waiting to see what's gonna happen with Josh Naylor. Looks like the Astros after him. Bichette. Still have to see what ends up happening there. Lane Thomas. Looks like the Nationals do want him back, but the Reds could be the team that ends up with him. Reese Hoskins as well out here. From Valdes. Wow, I didn't even see him down there. Should have took a better look. 3.56 ERA, not bad. We don't need really start. I think starting pitcher wise, I think that's probably where we're sitting prettiest at the moment. We got Zach Gallen going to be there. Crochet, Pavetta. There's a good chance Thorpe is going to be. No, we've got David Garcia. He's going to be in that rotation. At least at the back end. There's a chance Thorpe and Schultz might be up here. Maybe Thorpe before Schultz. Schultz might stick down in AAA for a little bit longer. I feel like both of them might need to stay down there. We're hoping Soroka has a bounce back year. Looks like he did a little bit better towards the end of the year because his ERA was over 5. I mean, he couldn't got any worse. Jonathan Cannon probably goes back down to AAA as well. So, I don't know. We'll see how things end up shaking out here, though. We'll take a look at everything and see how it all works out. Joe Jimenez. Ooh, Tanner Banks and Tim Elko. Elko, okay. Don't really understand that one. Is there a reason they want Tanner Banks? I mean, I'm fine with it. That gets a couple guys off of our team, and this, I don't know, this is kind of a salary dump, but Jimenez coming off a very good year. Braves, why not? We'll do the deal. Yeah, I guess kind of more of a salary dump. I mean, hell, they got pretty good salary at the moment. Us, not necessarily, we don't, but that's fine. Okay, well, we got the draft lottery. Here we go, boys. Let's see if we can get lucky. What are our odds? Right now, we are sitting with the 10th pick. Had a feeling it wasn't going to be that great. But hey, top 10s, if we can get it, not bad at all. We can, like I said, lug out with it. Can we end up moving up like sometimes these other guys be moving up? Give us some luck, baby. Give us some luck. Oh, man, we ain't get a lick of luck. Ain't that some bullshit? The Reds climb all the way up to 3. We dropped 2 spots to 12. Ain't that some bullshit? But the Angels really are the one who's getting screwed over the most. They went from 3 to 7. Wow. Got a 16.5% chance for the number 1 pick. The A's get it. The Royals get the 2 pick. The Reds, though, they're the big ones, though. They climbed all the way up with a 0.8% to get to 3. Sucks we moved down to 12, but it is what it is. Nationals kind of got screwed over, too, moving down to 8. There's a lot of teams, man. They really do allow these teams that don't have much of a great odds to really shoot up here. We had a 1.8% chance, which clearly wasn't bad enough to be able to shoot up in it, so. Oh, well. Once again, not the biggest luck. Josh Naylor goes to the Brewers now. Wow. Brewers making some big moves here. We got the Rule 5 draft. Guess we'll see if there's anything here that we want to consider. Maybe there's a player or two here that we might like. These are the players, and it doesn't look the best. Kay Cavalli's here. Yeah, some of these guys wouldn't be too bad if they didn't have to go to the majors. But we're going to auto-draft this. We're going to exit out of here. There was nobody really that interested. Lane Thomas does go to the Reds, so they had the best offer out there for him. Nolan Arenado is being acquired from the I'm not trying to call them the Rockets, man. He's not with the Rockets anymore. With the Cardinals. Excuse me. Coming off a very, very good year. Not sure how much he's got left in the tank. But looks like to give up some prospects. Maybe Mason Black might not be one anymore, though. Luis Castillo acquired from Marcus Semien. Whoa. Inter-division trade right there. Interesting. And Reese Hoskins signs with the Dodgers there. Looks like a lot of stuff is kind of cleared up. Everybody's kind of starting to settle in their roles there. Hopefully, things end up working out for us. We still, I guess, got a problem that we still are sitting with Patrick Wisdom. We have yet to move off of him yet, so maybe it's time to find a way to make a move or something here. All right, so we do have a trade right here for Patrick Wisdom that come across. Tyler Wood is a third baseman. He's 23 years old. He's an A prospect. 57 overall right now. We take a look at him here. We're kind of flipping through. Nothing crazy right now. He's young. He's, like I said, 57 overall. He's a lefty batter, though. Solid fielding, good speed. It's kind of where he's kind of sitting at right now. Wish I would have known what he did in his last year. But, that could be something decent. Right now, don't necessarily have anything crazy at third base. Stephen Yu is down there. Got Vinny Zamora. Another guy we'll kind of be waiting on. So, right now, third base prospects are a little open. If we want to kind of take this chance right now, I don't know if I necessarily really want to get rid of Wisdom's bat just yet. He might be a guy I just kind of hang on to right now to start off the year. And that way, we can just kind of figure out, see if he's, needs to be moved on quickly or not. There's a chance that could end up being the case for us, but yeah, right now I'm just trying to go ahead and get through. Doesn't matter. We don't have to make the deal right away. Once again, we're still with the Cubs. Like, jeez. We start every spring training with the Cubs. My gosh, but all good. We got contract extensions we're gonna have to take a look at into. Looks like we got some notable names up here this time around. So worry about that later in the season. But yeah, that is gonna do it, everybody. It's another off season. Another season has come and gone. We are finally through year number 2. Fortunately, we didn't get to this point with our Nationals, but it is what it is. I know I keep bringing them up, and I'm honestly, I'm probably always going to keep bringing them up. I know it's probably sound like a broken record with it, but it was a fun franchise that, got interrupted, and MLB The Show robbed us of that opportunity. But we're trying to make the most of it here with the White Sox. Made some moves. Feel like we got a much better team now. We got a 90 overall finally at pitching. So we'll see how things end up working out for these guys here this offseason. And hopefully things go in the right direction. But we will see how everything else shakes out. Looks like our rankings are going up. Pitching is now 11th. Power is 7th. Speed 6th. Contact and defense are pretty rough around the edges. That is for sure. But, hey, we're definitely a much better ball club than we were a year ago. So we'll see how it all ends up working out, everybody. Thank you all once again for watching the Chicago White Sox franchise. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown the series so far. Despite, once again, having to start pretty much, well, not pretty much, but having to start over completely with the Nationals. So, no one in a different direction here, but thank you all for the support you guys have shown. Thank you for allowing my channel to grow as much as it has. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully, find a way to be able to hit it this year. I'd love to be able to hit it this summer, but we have to see, how that ends up shaking out. But thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys leave a like. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the offseason, what moves we should have made, or what you guys thought we should have did. If you're new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Like I said, on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it. We can get there as quick as we can. But I'm out the next time, everybody. Hope you guys stay safe out there. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless and peace. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.